Good morning, afternoon, or evening, dear yogis here at Yoga TX. My name is Echo. This is my collaborator, Rooibos Tea, my best friend in these cold British mornings in the UK. So today's practice is inspired by the body, by the human body, like every practice, by the human mind, by the human heart, by the experience of the relationship between these parts of self. So our connection to the physical, our connection to our emotions, and our connection to our thoughts. So my invitation for you is to grab, a couch cushion or a bolster, anything that you might need to sit on. I have a block. So you can grab a block, and we're going to sit up nice and tall to begin our practice. Let the spine be long. Close the eyes down. We're immediately settling into some presence, so let go of whatever came before, whatever is to come after, and even allow the sounds near and far to just kind of melt into the background of presence. Many times coming to the yoga mat, the conditions are not always as perfect as we'd like them to be. Maybe there are noises outside, the children playing, food being cooked, traffic, or just odd sounds. Maybe we don't have as much privacy or space as we would like, but I invite for you to just take a deep breath in and let anything out that needs to be let go of. A few rounds of this. Let it be an honest sigh that feels good. Can even be a little growl or a hum. One more. Beautiful. Shake the hands out just a little bit. Shake the arms. Flutter the lips. And let everything settle into stillness again. Sometimes we just need to shake it out. Be a little weird, make some sound. Let's take an inhale, stretch the arms up and over. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, stretch the arms up and over. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale to the heart. Bowing head to heart, finding an intention for your practice, small or large, maybe simply presence or to be the silent witness, to observe the relationship between your thoughts, your emotions, and your body. And we can slowly open the eyes, coming into the space together, and let's just take some neck rolls. And any sound is welcome. This is the beauty of online teaching as well, is that as you are receiving, you are free. You're free in your body wherever you're at to make a little bit of noise, depending on if your space is private. Let's move in the opposite direction with the neck. But I encourage noise anyway. Your body makes sounds. We're like hardwood floors of a home, and you walk upon them and there is sound that comes out. So sometimes when you're moving, your body just naturally wants to go, So anything, welcome. Back through center. If you're on a block, come off of the block. And we're going to stretch the legs out in front of us, nice and long. And you might need a bolster. You might need those blocks nearby. You might need a couch cushion because we're going to sit up nice and tall and we're going to slowly begin to fold. For some, our back line is going to be really tight. My back line is quite tight, so stay on the palms here. And for some, you might be able to dive deeper and you can bring a couch cushion beneath you for resting the head. I like to use my blocks to build up a forehead rest. So whatever is best for you. But nice long spine, relaxed shoulders, relax the muscles in the face. And we're just letting the back line slowly open. No forceful movements for it to just immediately grant access. We are kind of asking the gatekeepers of the body through our breath, can I go deeper? Can I go in? So I'm noticing with each exhalation, my body is letting me drop deeper and deeper in. So continue to breathe in and out of the nostrils. And let's pick up the chest. Move the props off to the side. If you have your own tea, this is a great time for a sip. You're going to bend the right knee and place the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Square the hips over that left leg. And I like to bring a block near the left leg because we're going to fold. So take an inhale. Slowly begin to fold. And again, that couch cushion can come over the left leg, or you can use your blocks like I'm doing. And we're just creating some spaciousness in the back line. And along this space, we're connected with our kidney meridian, the emotion of fear. So a lot of us have tightness in the back line physiologically, but a lot of us energetically as well, holding so much, staying upright in a world that also brings up a lot of fear. So my invitation to you here is to really let your exhalation soothe you into the posture. I'm going to slowly come up. Bring the right hand behind the right hip. Press the hips up and forward. Reach the left arm back nice and long through the belly. You might want to yawn or make some sounds here. As we open the heart space, naturally, as the head drops back, the throat opens. Maybe the left hand wants to come behind the left, or behind the head, behind the left ear. Open the heart towards the sky, and then let's come back down. Let's switch sides. Extend the right leg, bring the right foot to meet the right thigh. Get nice and square over the right leg, and we're going to slowly fold. So I notice asymmetry in my own body. I'm not folding as deeply on this side. I've got a bit of pain in my right hip. So if you notice asymmetry in your body, do not force on that tender side for it to be the same as the other. Give it space. You can think of your hips like siblings. And just because one sibling can do something doesn't mean you want to make the other sibling do it. It has its own sovereign needs. So my right hip is like, nope, we're not going down any further. So continue to breathe wherever you are. Inhales and exhales through the nostrils. And something I won't do here in this practice because I want you to stay balanced. But for your own personal practices, for me, what I do is I would stay on the right side almost twice as long because this side needs more tender love and care. So even though we're taught to balance the practice, sometimes balancing the practice is asymmetrical practicing, giving the asymmetrical sides that need more love, more love. Let's come up. Left hand behind the left hip. Press the hips forward. And reach the right arm back again. Anything that wants to come out through the voice. And slowly set the hips down. Beautiful. Bring the feet together. Let the knees go wide into a Baddha Konasana. Bring the feet a bit closer and begin to butterfly the knees. And we're just opening the hips. You could take a hold of the big toes. Beautiful. So we're going to open up wider now. So not as wide as you possibly can, because we want to leave space for folding, but bring the legs out wide. You can bring the bolster, the couch cushion, the blocks in between the legs, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. And we're going to exhale. We're going to slowly fold. So as I come down, I can use my block or bolster for my forehead and still keep the spine straight and flex the toes towards the ceiling so that we're protecting the knees, the joints here, and not over stretching. Continue to allow the exhalation to drop you deeper into the pose, even if it's not physically seen, but energetically you feel yourself diving deeper in. And peel the chest up. Bring the right foot in, and we're coming into a wider Janu Sirsasana. So you could bring the block or the bolster into the inside of the left shin, right elbow down, or left hand, depending on how tight you're feeling. So left elbow down to the block, right arm stretching up and over. Open the chest, look up. And for some of you, you might not need the block. Maybe you bring your elbow all the way down to the ground. Maybe some you have the block on a higher level. Creating some spaciousness in the lateral line here on the right side. Relax the muscles in the face. Relax the shoulders. And let's come upright. One breath through center. And switch sides. Right leg extends, left foot in. Bring the block to the right shin, the inside of the right shin. Right elbow down. Reach the left arm up and over, and the right hand is just wedged right behind the head. Opening through the left side. Let's come back up through center. Very nice. Bring the blocks off to the side. And we're going to come into cat and cow. So come onto all fours. So on all fours, we're going to let the belly drop. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, around the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, look forward. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Come back to neutral. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, sweep it underneath the body. Come down onto the right shoulder for just a moment. And then inhale, reach back up. And exhale, weave under. Inhale up. And exhale, weave. Inhale. And exhale. Stay here. Left arm reaches forward, really letting the right deltoid open, so the right shoulder, twisting underneath the body. We're here for 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, bring the left hand back by the face, reach the right arm up, and set it down. Inhale, left arm up, and exhale, sweep under. Inhale up, and exhale under. Inhale up, and exhale under. Inhale. And exhale. Stay here. Reach the right arm forward, looking underneath the right armpit. And bring the right hand back by the face. Left arm reaches up and bring it down. Let's bring both arms, both hands forward. Hips over the knees, forehead to the earth, and a Hatasana, heart-melting pose. Peel the chest up, bring the hands back, tuck the toes under, and downward facing dog. Let's take our first downward facing dog of the practice. Press the heels in, press the palms in. Lift the hips up nice and high. Slowly walk the feet forward, take your time. Meeting the hands, let the feet be hip-width distance apart. Ragdoll here, let the head drop. And if you're feeling really tight today, you might bring a block in front of you. Hands on the block. And this helps us a little bit if the back line is a bit too tight this morning. You can decide for yourself. And so with time, we let the back line lengthen a bit. So if you have a micro bend in the knees, that's beautiful. Notice on each breath cycle if you can straighten the legs a little bit more. Tuck the head in a bit more so you're kind of looking up towards the navel, but not really looking up towards the navel. And slowly move the block off to the side if you haven't. Inhale, press into the feet, and let's slowly roll up. Let the arms hang. A little bounce in the knees as you come up, bounce in the body, bounce in the shoulders, and the hands. The song that's like popping into my head right now is do a little dance. Make a little love, get down tonight, ooh, get down tonight, ooh. Get down, get down. So keep shaking the body, a little bounce. Feel free to sing along with me if you want. But this is our silly moment. We're getting a little shake in the body. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, woo. my own personal practice. And our practice definitely involves a lot of sound, a lot of singing at times. Maybe not a lot, but the right amount. Let's come into stillness. Relax the shoulders back. Really ground through the feet. Relax the muscles in the face. Beautiful. Let's open the eyes. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bow down. Inhale, reach all the way up, slight back bend. And exhale, bow down, arms out to the sides, fold. Inhale, reach up, slowly lift the body up, back bend. And exhale, down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Let's take an inhale. Come up halfway to a plank position. Or come up halfway to a halfway position. Exhale, fold, and step back to that plank. So pause here in your plank, strengthening the core. Press through the palms. Pull the belly in. And we're staying here for 5 rounds of breath. It's really strengthening the core. This is our centrifuge of the physical body. It's usually a lot of our least favorite, or we love it after we do it, but it's challenging during, so stay with it. Inhale. Exhale, knees and chest. Keep the hips high. Inhale, slide forward onto the belly. Pause here, cobra. So we're going to stay here. Strengthening the lower back. Keep the chest upright, palms in, elbows in by the side. Take an inhale. And exhale. Shift the hips back towards the heels. Let's come into a child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Slowly peel the chest up. Tuck the toes under and sit back onto the heels. We're going to lift through the knees. So come standing on the knees. And we're coming into Ustrasana. So hands come to the lower back, thumbs in, or fingertips facing down. But we want to make sure we don't just push the hips forward when we come into this back bend. We stay nice and strong here in the hips. Take an inhale, open the chest. Exhale, peel the chest open, looking up. You can stay right here, or you could drop the hands down to the heels with the toes tucked. Opening the heart space and then dropping the head back. Coming into this camel pose, big open heart here towards the end of our practice. Slowly bring the head up. One hand to the hip, next hand, and let's sit back onto the heels. Sitting up nice and tall. And just coming into a moment of stillness and presence as we come to closing our practice. Hands to heart center, bowing head to heart. May we each find time each day to connect to our bodies, our hearts and emotions, our minds and our thoughts, and find a way through breath and presence to balance the relationship between each. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for being here with me, for practicing, for breathing, for loving up on yourselves, or at least trying to. And feel free to subscribe to do practices with myself and really incredible teachers every week. And you can head over in the comments section to all my other places, my YouTube channel with hundreds of more practices and meditations and talks and guest teachers, and to my website, echoflowyoga.com, for upcoming retreats and trainings. I'm doing a lot of programs online for healthy interrelating and for learning to teach, and to teach in a trauma-informed way. So if you feel called, feel free to reach out, and sending you love on your journey.